Welcome back everybody to another episode of my SkyBlock adventure. As you can see, not much has changed, but what we do have is almost 2 stacks of emeralds. Why do we have these stacks of emeralds? Well, I'm just a way to hopefully get my hands on some tools. Specifically some... oh, here we go, toolsmith. Oh, rats, we need coal. Oh no, never mind. I was going to say we need coal, but we can't get the coal. Right, so we've got a toolsmith here, offering an iron spade for 2, well, efficiency 2, unbreaking 2 for 6 emeralds. I'm sure there was another one. Maybe that's the only one we've got. I'm going to have a look around, see if I can find any more. Yeah, okay, apparently this guy's the only one. So we'll just have to trade with him. So I'm hoping to get some diamond tools here, and we might get round to enchanting them if I've got enough enchanted books. We shall see. So we could spend 10 emeralds on this, or we could go get some iron and get some more emeralds. Well, 1 more emerald. I think I'll go and do that because obviously our iron supply is pretty high thanks to the iron farm. Alright, let's have a look at this then. We'll pick up an extra emerald. That will replenish some of the ones we just purchased. And a new trade has been unlocked. 3 diamonds for 1 emerald. Bargain. Here we go. Efficiency 2 for 15 emeralds. That is totally worth it. In fact, well, let's take that. We might take another one. Right, let's see. Oh, is that it? Does he? Oh, do spades not exist? I thought we would have got a diamond spade as well, but apparently you don't. Yep. So it has been confirmed by the internet that you don't get diamond spades from these guys. Not that that's a big deal. I think if there was one tool that I would be happy not to use, it would be a diamond spade. Not happy, but you know what I mean. It's not necessary, it's not as essential as a pickaxe, because I think an iron spade can do just the same sort of job. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on from that. So, that means we've got every single diamond tool that we could possibly get in this world, and hopefully at some point we'll get round to adding books to them. So we've got swords, axes, pickaxes and chest plates, so we'll get them all sorted up, or sorted out, sorry. Another thing is the shut-off system for the slime seems to have broken, so we're going to go and have a look for that. Just realised I got 51 levels. We're actually going to check, we're going to check the killing system, because I did change it a bit. Has it run out of arrows? Seriously? It shouldn't have. Oh, there we go. What? No. He got shot again. Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, okay. I think if an arrow gets stuck in the ground, that makes it difficult, or that makes it impossible for the tripwire to activate. Oh, a load came out there. So it is working, it's just not working as efficiently as I would want. And they're all active for some reason. I wonder if that's because of the way it's all lined up. I get the feeling that a lot of these will just run, a lot of the arrows will just run out. So yeah, it's not working amazingly well. I went back to that system. I was going to go for another system, but it just wasn't working. I couldn't pull it off. It should have worked, unless my knowledge of redstone is very much, well, it is limited, but basically I was going to get the slimes to activate a timer that would set the dispensers working, and then when they all died, it would stop, the timer would stop, and the dispensers would stop shooting. But I couldn't get that working, and now I went back to individual, or each dispenser is activated by individual string, tripwire, whatever you want to call it. But whatever, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it to run. At the end of the day, slime isn't one of these ones that I'm going to need a lot. Also, the shut-off system, yeah, it seems to be broken. Okay, one of the main things we're going to be working on is going to be the storage room that I previewed last episode. Oh dear. A skilly spawned, it seems. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? So, as you can see, I've already laid out some posts. We're going to just use a similar build style to everything else, because why not? Well, I can tell you why not. Just because it maybe looks a bit plain in that. Well, that one definitely looks plain, but we'll just roll with it, shall we? So, first of all, I think we'll go up by 5 blocks here. My apologies that last episode was, well, a lot was spent on the killing system for the slime farm. I edited it, and only after I edited it did I realise I hadn't done much in it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just what I chose to do. Doesn't make it, well, obviously I want to do more. Obviously, this series has always been about including a lot into one episode, but last episode was probably the least in it. But that's just the way things are going at the minute. You know, a lot of the grind is over in terms of getting villagers. We've got villagers, getting mob systems. You know, we've got mob systems. We've changed one mob system multiple times. In fact, I think we've changed it about 4 times. So, you know, it's just the way it works. Right, we're going to, I think, put some slabs there. Yeah, we'll just work on doing it this way. Yeah, we'll work on it like that, and then we probably need a few more slabs, which we can get quite easily. There we go. And we'll build the wall up using snow, and we'll have, as I said, slabs at the side. And we'll see how it looks. So I guess I'll work on that. And then at the straights it'll just be a wall like that, and the door will obviously be over here. I think we're only going to have one door, even though I've got a walkway around the outside. There's no real, I mean, I guess we could have a doorway on the other side. I mean, we could use it like an intersection, but as I said, I don't see myself building an awful lot more, like, anytime soon. I mean, I might come back to it, so we might as well leave. Oh, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll leave doors. We'll leave doors on the side, and that'll be where, like, in future we can maybe add other walkways, but for now they're just doors for decoration, if doors can be used for decoration, of course. So I've got a lot done. I should point out that I've lost all of my logs to crafting chests and trap chests for the storage room. This is what it looks like. Not too bad. We've got the 4 doors. I think the 4 doors are a good shout because we've already got enough chests, more than enough chests. We've got a water pool in the middle. I did die falling into the void. That might be the first time I've died in that way. Let's see, does it have number of deaths here? Ah, here we go, number of deaths 7. Okay, maybe it's not the first time. I'm trying to remember. I died a couple of times to mobs in the mob system. But other than that, I cannot remember exactly how I died the other times. Anyway, the downside to that was I did lose a lot of stuff. It wasn't super important stuff, but it's stuff I didn't really want to lose, including half a stack of glowstone. That was a pretty sad moment. Thankfully, there was no emeralds in my inventory. We're going to work on the roof. I really wanted a glass roof, but obviously we can only make 1 piece of glass in this entire map, and that's only if we cook up the sand. I think, should we add some of that there? I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but I prefer it to torches. I much prefer glowstone to torches in this particular case. And you can, again, the lag spike there, you can see the lag spike every time I open a hole, a small hole in the island, and then close it up again. It, you know, it just lags when I put it back. I was going to say, should we use planks or should we use something else? I was going to use cobblestone or stone slabs, but we've used stone slabs and cobblestone, or the texture of cobblestone for the floor. So what can we use for the roof? I think I'm going to have a partially open roof. I think that would look alright. Time to breed up our cows a bit more. I'm not sure how many I've got. I'm sure some of them have already glitched through the fences and fallen into the void. But we're just going to get some more. And then I'll probably end up killing them for leather, because I need some item frames, I think, to mark out what goes in each chest. So, there we go. Got rid of all my wheat. Let's actually just go in. This might have been a mistake, actually. And yeah, they carry jump up. It's just I carry shut it. There we go. Oh yeah, we should check how much iron I've accumulated, because I've not really inspected that part. Oh yeah, quite a bit. That's good. We could do wool. Could we do wool? We could, because we've got a lot of sheep. The thing is, though, we can't shear sheep because we don't have any grass. The only grass I've got is over there. I would need to spread grass over there, or use silk touch and get the grass over there. Then I need to use up all the dirt. And I'd rather not do that because most of the dirt's being used for crops or for trees. Okay, I've got a really interesting way of possibly decorating this. What we're going to do is we're going to make a stack of iron bars, and we're going to line the top with them. Although, that might not work actually. We can make it work. I'll make it work somehow. First of all, we've just got to hop up, and then I'm going to have a layer of iron bars here maybe, and then have maybe like stone bricks above that. Thing is though, we're going to have to connect those up here just because there's no extra block, because I kind of eliminated the extra block for the purpose of adding in more chests, or adding chests in more convenient places. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft some, actually we can get some from the chests over here, but I think I might craft some stone brick stairs. That might go well with that. It's just something a bit random, to be honest with you. It's not supposed to be like super try hard. Well, it kind of is, but not too try hard with building. Not that you can really try too hard with building, I feel. I've heard some people say you can try too hard with building, in the sense that, you know, in order to make things look better, you give them more detail by adding more blocks. I've heard some say you can add too many extra blocks and it kind of maybe takes away from the build in some way. I don't know how that would work. A lot of the builds I've seen with tons and tons of detail, they just look, you know, spectacular. But, you know, I'm not by any means an expert builder in this game, and therefore I can only really judge as far as my ability allows. So I think we'll, patch the roof up. Oops, yeah, we'll patch the roof up with these stairs, and then we might make it go up another level. I don't want it to, we could. I was going to say I don't want it to rise up as kind of like a cone or a pyramid, because I feel that would not look so good. I don't want it to be a building that stands out because of its height. I want it to stand out because of its looks compared with all the other builds. I mean, yeah, the other builds stand out because they're very tall, very circular, square. Well, that's square, or just that's a very odd shaped build. They stand out for other reasons. I want this one to stand out for aesthetics. So I don't want it to rise too high, and if that means keeping the roof low, then so be it. So ignoring the ladder and the block up there, that is what we've got. I do quite like it, but I do think I'm going to add another layer of stairs. Another layer of stair. Not that I'm trying to rhyme. And then after that we might flatten it out or something. And we might add different textures, just for the heck of it, I don't know. I quite like how it looks, but we'll have to wait and see if it'll allow us to add a wide range of, well, not a wide range of blocks, but a wide range of textures on top. I'm not sure that would necessarily add to the build in any way, but yeah, we'll add another layer of stairs, and yeah, we'll see where that takes us. We can enjoy the sunset. What day is number is it? It is day 411. So we've actually spent, if there's 365 days in a Minecraft year, don't think Minecraft years really exist, but let's just say they do. Then, you know, we've spent over a year in this world. Most of that's probably been AFK, doing things like AFK fishing, AFKing at that Bally farm down there. or just standing around, because there was a lot of times I just stood around for no discernible reason. I was supposed to be AFK farming, but I just forgot to leave my character in the at the bottom of the mob system. Okay, so I've got the storage room to a place that I am satisfied with it. As you can see, there seems to be a few cows with their heads sticking up into the walkway here. It's not posed me too many problems, which has been good, but it's still a decent farm. I'll just go and show you the storage room now once I breed a few of these. Come on, one more. There we go. Oh, two more. Okay, fine. One more. There we go. Right. That should account for the all the wheat. Well, the wheat being an even number, so every cow that got fed will breed. If we go over here, as you can see, that's what it looks like from the front. We've got some railings now. I did put some supports here for no discernible reason, because let's be honest, it's supporting it's supported via absolutely nothing. But if you go up, it's got a nice roof here. It's not a full roof. It's kind of mirroring the roofs Zenger used to make in his hardcore Let's Play, although I've left out the bit at the top because he used to do a raised bit that was slightly higher. I left that out because I kind of want it to be light in here during the day, and I do have lights here because I do not want mobs spawning given how close it is to the villager breeder here. Now, to be fair, they should be able to get up unless one of them can somehow make the distance between that and that. Oops. I doubt any of them will make the distance between the pressure plate and the slime block in the way I can, because I mean, let's be honest, if you're walking like a zombie... Okay, well, I made it there. I don't know how fast zombies walk, but I think they walk a bit slower. We should try it, actually. There was a zombie in here. Let's see. Oh. I lost my bow. I've not made a new one. But we are just going to test out this. How are we going to do this then? Let's do that. Oh, okay. He's off already. Right, hang on. Does he have to be now? Right, that's fine. Right, let's get him to walk over the pressure plate quickly. He's gonna die. Whoa! Yeah, see, they won't be able to. The momentum of the zombie isn't as direct as mine. Like, I am full. Oh, I jumped there. You're not supposed to jump. I'm full sprint ahead, whereas they lost their momentum when I turned. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, if I walk, I'm not always guaranteed to make it. Anyway, just something I thought I'd point out. So my next plan for this is to load all my items from the chests through there into these. We do have a lot of storage, which is good. Convenient for random items such as the well, the gunpowder for starters. We've got nothing to do with that, or there's nothing we can do with it. We've also got a lot of items here which I may just leave them in here. I mean, they're not causing any harm being here, so yeah, we'll just leave them there. And this staircase is kind of unnecessary, but I don't want to. Well, I don't want to redo it just because it's been an integral part of this world for so long. Oh look, there's a Looting 3 book. Oh, I was wondering if we could get Looting 3. Oh, there's a mend. Oh, what? Yeah, so we've got 4 mending books now. That's without spending a single emerald. How many mending boots do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need 4, and I've got 4, which is good. I mean, we could make some iron armor and put mending on that, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, it's clear which one we're going to be using for the sword. Not that one. Not that one. We'll use this one. I think we should start crafting our sword, actually, because it would be nice to have a looting sword, rather, to kill the cows with. So we're just going to wipe the enchants. It's only Bane and Sweeping Edge, so we're not losing that much. Just realised I've only got 17 levels because I died, so we're not going to be able to craft it all just now. But we can start working on it. That's Sharp 3 in Mending, so that'll be the first book. We've also got Sharp 3 on there, but it's got Knockback on it as well, darn it. That's got Sharp 3 on it. That could be our second Sharp 3. There was also a Sharp... Where's that Looting sword gone? Oh, there it is. Sharp 4 Looting 3. So instantly we've got Sharp 5 Looting 3 on... does it have a breaking? Okay, there's no one breaking, but we can get a breaking from somewhere else. So since I announced that I was going to just be recording a couple more episodes, then I'm not necessarily going to be stopping it, but it'll be a bit like a lot of other series. It'll be a bit like flatlands. It'll be a bit like James's Minecraft journal. It'll just kind of be on hold, and I might come back to it. I might not. At the minute, I'm struggling to think what I realistically could build. I mean, obviously it's a Minecraft world. Obviously within the limitations of 1.12 and SkyBlock, I could build pretty much whatever I wanted. There's a couple of things I want to build between now, and I think there's going to be one more episode, maybe two after this, but probably just one. There's one or two things I want to do, but they're not necessarily going to fill 2 episodes. And I don't want to make just one long one. I do want to build maybe a sleeping area or a house. I was toying with the idea of building a house. I'm not sure if I really will, but then there's no other good place to put my bed except over there. It's been there since the very beginning. I mean, it'd be kind of cool though to have somewhere to put it. Oh yeah, you know what? The slime farm's been running ever since the very beginning. It's probably run out of arrows by now. Let's see how much slime, or how little slime we've accumulated. Oh, that's not bad. And we've got some arrows back, but I'm willing to bet that these are all empty. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty. Yeah, these 2 aren't, but you can see how few arrows that are in those. The only reason they're not empty is because I filled them to the brim with arrows. Yeah, well there you go. That's what happens when you leave it running. I'm just going to shut this off now. I don't have an immediate use for the slime farm. I think I might just do crushing. I might not touch it again, but if I do, I might just use a crushing killing thing because... Is that? Yes, the top one's active. I might use crushing because that's... Well... I want to say more reliable. It's not really, because I'm not sure how crushing works with slimes, especially if they're big. I might just leave it as it is. It's not reliable. It does get you slime, but it's not very reliable. We'll just leave the slime farm off for now. And it gets rid of arrows, which is good. Okay, I guess to end this episode, we will build a bit of a sleeping area, because that is the... I don't want to say it's the best I can do for now, but it's certainly something that's in my mind to achieve. I almost want to get rid of that tube now, but I mean we kind of need that. That's kind of like the XP aspect of this entire thing. The reason I built this was to eliminate creepers and baby zombies, but even now I'm not really that bothered if we have them. So I might just revert that system to just, you know, a straight drop instead of having it go all the way down there. Might do that. I'll have a think about it. Right, should we build the house here? Or should we build the house out here? This is kind of close to the mob system. Yeah, okay, we'll build it over here. It's further away from the mob system, but I think it's a nicer area. It's just the blue of the shapeless Minecraft world, I want to call it. And once again, we're working with even numbers, but that's okay. I can take it. We don't want to go too far away right enough. Is that far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll go 5 blocks away. I do kind of want to keep with the snow theme, if I can. So what I'm going to do... Snow and logs don't really go well, and we don't really have any logs. I think I will just go with the cobble and the snow, like so. That rhymes, not really well, but it rhymes. It's got 5 blocks. There we go. It's quite. It's quite square at the minute. I'm hoping the roof will make up for it. Then again, I'm not quite sure what I want the roof to necessarily look like. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot this is an even number. So let's do that. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, flip. Flip, I mucked up. I made it 7 by 9, but of course we can't do that because, as I said, this is an even number. I think we're going to cancel the idea of having a house-like thing that's made of snow and bricks. We're going to go for a circle. A nice circle made of... Well, I don't know what it's going to be made of yet. But this is now going to be 8 by 9. Which means... well... It might have a centre. We could have, maybe we could incorporate another slime block launcher. Oh man, I hate how your tools get moved off your bar if they're not enchanted and you use the pick block function. Alright, there we go. So yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's start by using just the regular stone bricks. So maybe just a cylindrical shape. Right, so that's a pretty odd shape, but that's the shape it's going to be. We could try and make it igloo-like. Stone bricks are the best I can hope for in this particular case, and the door will be here at the front. Let's make it low. Shall we make the bottom of it low, just for the heck of it, really? Right, this is it. We're going to move the bed. First time moving the bed. Hopefully we don't die while shifting it over to our new house. Also, hopefully no mobs spawn. I've got a very, very great fear that they will. If I fall in the void now, I think that's pretty much game over. I'd have to TP myself back. Right, where are we going to put the bed then? Where's a nice place that's not going to lump us outside? I think we're going to have to put it here. Right, don't put us outside, please. Oh, thank goodness. Aye, we're inside. Good, good. Right. First night, not too bad. First night in a half-built house. Okay, so I'm adding a roof to this thing. It's not too difficult, although, yeah, it's going to be slightly off based on the positioning of the door. If you're wondering what all these stone brick structures are, they're just like random arches I decided to add to the side of the building. I think we're going to keep the cobblestone, but we're not going to make it a square. We're just going to... I'm not sure. Should we just outline the structure like that, maybe? But instead of having it on an upside down slab, should we have it just all on its own? I think that would look better. Yeah, like that. Anyway, let's have a look at the roof from the inside. I like its shape from the inside. It's very... well, it's symmetrical on the inside, which is good. And actually, yeah, we can get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine, actually. I like that. I think this looks good. Now, the problem is, I was going to have windows here, but we can't because they're flanked by iron bars. And I was going to have, like, iron bar windows. Yeah, it doesn't look so good in my opinion. Going to make the house a bit more homely with a few luxuries, such as a chest, crafting table, maybe a stove, why not? Treat myself. It's not like we're lacking cobble, to be fair, though. Cool, alright. Another peaceful sleep in bed, no interruption by monsters. As you can see, that's what the igloo looks like from the side. It looks better from the inside, unfortunately, than it does from the outside. Let's go and check it out from the main portion of the island. Also, there's no guard over here for whatever reason. Oh, bother, I missed one. I missed one of the cobblestone things. I mean, it doesn't look that good, does it? I think the only thing that can make it look better in its current state is maybe having some drooping cobblestone spikes going down. Maybe cobblestone walls. How much cobblestone do we have? Not enough. Alright, here we go. This is the sketchiest part of the whole thing. It's just trying to come up with a design underneath that's gonna stick. I don't really know, to be honest. We could do something like this. Have it drip like that, and then... that might look alright. If this looks rubbish, I cannot be bothered taking it down. No, that definitely makes it look better. The only problem is I missed out one of the cobblestone walls. Okay, and with that, I think I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close. I don't really know of anything else I want to accomplish. My plan for next episode is I've got at least one thing I want to construct. It's nothing major, just something very silly and random, but I still want to do it. Well, I'm not sure where to put it though, that's the thing. Like, I want it to be central. Maybe we'll put it like here somewhere. Not saying that's central, but close enough. Apart from that, I don't have anything else to say. Next episode will be the last for a while. We'll see how long. Until then, thank you for watching. All the best. TTFN, Tata for now.